Hello and welcome to Shore of Sis classes. Previously I have done a video on the topic of statistical inference and estimation, where I have covered the basic properties, what do we mean by statistical inference, and also the main two part of statistical inference, which is estimation and different components of estimations like point estimation and interval estimation, and also the property of unbiasedness and concept of bias. So this far I have already covered. Now in this video I am going to introduce a very important concept, which is, suppose there are two estimator of theta. So one is t and another one is t prime, and suppose this is t and this is t prime, and suppose for both cases we have expected value of t equals to theta and expected value of t prime also equals to theta. So as we can see, for both the distribution, the value of expected value of t and expected value of theta both are equal to expected value of t and expected value of t prime both are equal to theta. So in this case, how to choose which one is better? Which one is better? So then we use the concept of variance. As we can see, for t the variance is pretty low, but for t prime the variance is very high. So in that case we will be choosing the one with the lower variance. So if expected value of t is equals to expected value of t prime is equals to theta, then if variance of t is lower than variance of t prime, then t is a better estimator of theta, and this property is termed as minimum variance unbiased estimator, in short MVUE, minimum variance unbiased estimator. For example, for example x bar, that is the sample mean, is MVUE of population mean mu. So this is an example of the MVUE property. Next, we go for the case for the concept of blue, that is best linear unbiased estimator. So we have already covered covered the concept of unbiasedness, and by linear we mean linear function of sample observations, and these also satisfies the criteria of smallest variance. So for blue it should be unbiased, it should be linear, and it should be minimum in variance. So after blue, a very important concept is accuracy. Now the accuracy has two parts. One is bias and one is precision. So for an estimator to be accurate, the bias should be low and the precision should be very, very high. Now I have already discussed the concept of bias. Now what do we mean by precision? By precision, the estimator indicates the precision of an estimator. It indicates the closeness among possible values of estimators. So how the values of estimators are close to each other? Now with these four diagrams, I am going to explain the concept of bias and precision. So in the first figure, as we can see, if the center is the target, so if the center is the target where bias is low and precision is high, or we have to reach it, center is the target where we have the true value of parameter, then in the first figure, in the figure A, we have the bias is very high as the variables, the estimators are very far, they are very far from center, and also they are very far from each other, and also they are not close. So bias is high and precision is low. So basically this means just the opposite of what we want. Second, in the figure B, the bias is high, so they are still far away from the center, still far away from center, but they are close they are not close. So sorry.